Hi, and welcome to another clip. Today I'm going to be discussing balancing masculine and feminine energies, navigating relationships and personal growth. Now, this stems from a few conversations I've been having recently with regards to masculine and feminine energies. I did make a clip about this a few years ago, but I wanted to recreate one with a digital screen to be able to explain the details of what's occurring in the heterosexual relationships, whereby there's a man and a woman together and they're blending their energies, and also explain the importance of having an honest and open relationship, whether that be polyamorous or monogamous, but being completely honest with your partner when you are in a relationship, because of the energies at play throughout the chakra system. So this video, we're going to delve into the intricate dance of the masculine and feminine energies within the relationships and also personal growth, as I explored. So the dynamics of chakras and the impacts of the imbalance and practical strategies for nurturing harmony and fulfillment within the relationship is essential. So as we uncover these keys to maintaining balance and fostering emotional intimacy, I would like you to keep an open mind and also reflect back on those that you do know in your day-to-day lives that this may pertain to, and how it may interact within your relationship as a whole as well, and therefore cultivating a spiritual connection with yourself and therefore your partner to achieve holistic well-being through and through. So this here is our chakra system for those who haven't seen that before. So both men and women have the same chakra system. This system is just the 7th chakra system. We do have far more chakras than that, but this is the basic chakra system. So both men and women, we have the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and then the crown chakra on the crown of our heads. I will explore them in more detail for you and help you understand that a little bit better. So the root chakra is the first chakra. So essentially in the practice of intimacy, we will explore the fact that wherever the man protrudes is where he holds most of his chakra energy, and wherever a woman protrudes, she holds the most of her chakra energy. So I'll just click back to this video, this clip slide, sorry. So wherever a man protrudes, he carries the most amount of energy. So obviously the genitalia of a man protrudes further out, then the woman has a little bit of a pot belly more than the man, so she protrudes in the sacral chakra. The solar plexus, men have more width than breadth in their diaphragm area, and therefore he carries a lot more of the solar plexus energy. The woman and her breasts protrude more than a man's, and therefore she carries a lot more heart chakra energy. The men also have a Adam's apple, and that therefore protrudes his throat chakra, and so on and so forth with regards to the throat chakra, and then the crown chakra is equally balanced. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you are intimate with your lover, the man gives in his male genitalia and the woman receives love and intimacy through her woman genitalia. A woman gives through her heart chakra, which is her breasts and her energy around her breasts, and the man receives in this energy. So that is a basic tantra practice that could be used to be able to cement your connection with your partner. Now I will explore back. So the root chakra is the first chakra. It's the masculine chakra, as I mentioned earlier. So it is located at the base of the spine and the perineum, and it is based on the sense of stability, security, and connection to the physical world. For men, the root chakra represents the grounding and a sense of being rooted to their identity as well as their physical and material reality. They are the hunters and providers, and they have been since the dawn of time, since cavemen. And it is essential for a man and his sense of safety and security and survival instincts along with his sense of belonging, to provide and be able to be of service to others. So the root chakra therefore is higher and more greater in the male genitalia, and therefore a balanced root chakra provides a solid foundation for a man's sense of self and his ability to navigate the practical aspects of life, such as finances, career, home life, and it also fosters a feeling of security and stability, which is essential for overall well-being. So this masculine energy is often associated with the root chakra, symbolizing that survival and security instinct. Therefore, men, being the traditional role of the providers, ensure that the basic needs of the woman is met, and that's why it is essential for a man to be able to have that safety and security network as a basis to be able to provide for a woman. Now, this does not discredit a woman's ability to provide for herself in the feminist culture. However, when a woman does provide for herself in the feminist culture, which is completely okay, and I'm not discrediting that on any level, she's drawing off of her sacral energy. And she, to a man, becomes more apparent as a masculine female. So for those who have a lot more masculine traits like myself, I'm an Aries moon, but I'm also a Taurus sun and a Taurus rising. So I carry those feminine Taurian energies, and this isn't about astrology, but I do have a lot of Aries qualities about me, which brings forth that masculine energy. So it is essential for a woman to be linked in with her nurturing and creativity to be able to flourish when provided with the security and the support from the man, and then be able to energize her mate with love and intimacy, therefore fostering ambition and success within him. And that pertains to the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra and the feminine chakra. It is located in the lower abdomen below the navel and governs emotions, sensuality, and creativity. The significance for females in the sacral chakra is that the sacral chakra is relevant to women, as obviously it embodies their connection with their emotions, their sensitivity, and their creativity. It is also where their intuition, nurturing instincts, and ability to create life resides, which is their womb. They are the creatrix of life. They are the creatrix of everything that exists around them. There is a prevalent quote that what you give to a woman by the way of root chakra energy, she will multiply. So if you give a woman sperm, she will create life. If you give a woman food, she will create a meal. She is the creatrix energy. So when a woman is drawing off of that creatrix energy in order to provide for herself or her family, especially when you're working with young families whereby the man, despite being trying to be able to provide for his family, the woman's also at home trying to provide for her young by way of feeding them, nurturing them, and always being in that masculine energy of, I got to get the dinner done, I got to get the kids to school and things like that. So they're drawing on that sacral energy to be able to create a safety and security for their home and their environment for their children. And that's where there is relationship issues whereby some women don't enjoy intimacy during these stages, and they don't feel sexy, or they don't feel feminine, or they don't feel alive, because those intuitive abilities and that ability to nurture themselves and the other is not available to them anymore, because they are in that constant state of providing to another, providing a meal to their partner, providing to their children. So the importance of a balanced sacral chakra allows women to embrace their emotions, honor their sensuality, and express their creativity freely. It fosters a deep connection to their femininity, enhancing their intuitive abilities and empowering them to nurture themselves and the other with compassionate love. So going back to this slide here, what we're really talking about is that when there's dissatisfaction and discord within the relationship, it has consequences of imbalance, whereby traditional gender roles are disrupted, and then that creates a disruption in the energy exchange between partners often arising in dissatisfaction, whereby women feel often depleted if they have to constantly provide for their man. So I've noticed that in situations that surround me, whereby the woman not only is providing for the family and working multiple jobs to be able to sustain an income and a home and pay all the bills and things, despite the fact that the man is also working, but she also has to do all of that and then come home and cook the dinners and things like that. Obviously, she's constantly draining. After 1 to 2 years, draining on that sacral chakra, you're not going to feel feminine. You're not going to feel alive. You're not going to feel sensual and sexual and desirable, because you just constantly feel like you're in your masculine energy. And the same goes for the man as well. If he isn't being able to provide that safety and security for the woman, he doesn't feel in his masculine energy to be able to provide for her. And that's where there's a real disruption in our current reality, whereby in the 21st century, this feminist culture is creating an imbalance and a discord between partnerships and between the balance of the masculine and the feminine energies. The controlling behaviors of couples can also lead to this imbalance, whereby there's a suppression of growth in one partner, disrupting the natural flow of energy and inhibiting the personal and relational growth. And that is definitely obvious when we look at the solar plexus chakra. So if these two chakras are in flow and there's harmony between the sacral chakra and the root chakra, then sometimes that is harmonious. But if you can't get up to this solar plexus chakra within your relationship, and the woman can't be energized with her creative energy and be able to protrude that out into the world through her heart chakra, because as each chakra grows, we're connecting with the next chakra. Otherwise, if those chakras aren't growing, we're depleting them and draining off of the chakra above that, which is what I was describing with regards to and those that work multiple jobs and providing, that are women and constantly in that masculine energy. Despite even if they are intimate, they don't feel alive, they don't feel sensual, they don't feel connected to their true selves, because they're unable to be able to receive, because they're constantly doing rather than being. And the feminine energy is that passive energy. So back to this solar plexus chakra. So it's the third chakra, and it is the masculine chakra here at the diaphragm and the upper abdomen. It governs personal power, self-esteem, and confidence, and that's both for men and women so imperative to be able to move through life. Now, the solar plexus chakra is particularly relevant for men because it relates to their sense of personal power, ambition, and assertiveness. It's where their drive for success and leadership qualities and ability to take action stem from. So it is essential for males in business to be able to have this energy. And a balanced solar plexus chakra empowers men to pursue their goals with confidence, assert them in various aspects of their life, and take leadership roles, fostering a healthy sense of self-worth and helping them navigate challenges with resilience and determination. So that is essential for a man to have their solar plexus chakra intact. So if they're not able to give from their root chakra to the woman, for her to be able to replenish his sacral chakra with the creative energy and the feminine energy, then it's not possible for him to rise to the next level and then be able to level up within his frequency. So for example, if a woman's competing in that male-dominated environment, whereby they're striving for success in a traditionally male-dominated field, then there's an excessive focus on that career success, which is again that solar plexus energy, without the emotional fulfillment. This will deplete and draw off of that sacral chakra, resulting in that loss of feminine magnetism and deterring that emotional attraction. So women in business, despite the fact they're absolutely incredible, do have trouble, and I've seen it many a times, being able to be fulfilled in their intimate relationships because of their inability to receive intimately, because they're constantly, again, in that space of doing. And men can't offer anything to them because she's constantly drawing off of it in and of herself, which is, again, leads to that disruption of the feminist culture. And this lack of reciprocity, is where men may not reciprocate in that nurturing energy provided by women, leading to their imbalance and dissatisfaction within their relationship. And therefore, this imbalance hinders the personal growth, preventing both partners from being able to provide and thrive emotionally, securely, and also spiritually. And that leads me on to the next part, which is the heart chakra, which is the fourth chakra and the feminine chakra. This is the feminine chakra, whereby the woman gives to the man. So like I was discussing earlier, where the man protrudes at his base, he gives love to the woman. The woman uses her heart chakra to give to the man, and that is a constant cycle in tantric intimacy. Now, positioned in the center of the chest, it governs love, compassion, and relationships. The heart chakra holds great significance for women as it embodies their capacity for love, compassion, and emotional connection. It is also where their ability to give and receive love, foster intimacy, and cultivate empathy resides. A balanced heart chakra enables women to open their hearts fully, deepen their emotional bonds with others, including their children and their partners, and cultivate a sense of empathy and compassion for themselves and the world around them. It fosters harmonious relationships, emotional healing, and profound sense of interconnectedness. And that all in all brings us back to this slide, whereby there's an impact on unfulfilling relationships that drain on the partnerships of others, whereby one partner consistently gives without receiving anything in return. Therefore, that results in a risk of depletion and burnout, leading to resentment, emotional exhaustion, and a sense of unfulfillment. These unmet needs of security being the base chakra, love being the heart chakra, and support being these two middle chakras of sacral and solar plexus chakra are consistently unmet. That creates a cycle of dissatisfaction and disconnection within the relationship and within the individuals in their wholeness. This lack of reciprocity erodes trust and intimacy, further exacerbating the imbalance. Furthermore, emotional intimacy is vital for maintaining a healthy relationship, a balance of both the masculine and feminine energies. And we can explore that here on this slide, whereby the masculine energies of provider, security, personal power, and communication are essential for a man, whereby balancing these chakras fosters a holistic sense of well-being and empowerment to men to enable them to navigate life's challenges with confidence, assertiveness, and creativity. And then for the woman, her emotions, her intuition, her love, and her spiritual insight, and balancing her innate highly developed chakras enhances her emotional well-being, empowers her to embrace the intuitive wisdom within herself and cultivate loving relationships with her children just as much as it does with her partner, and navigate life's journey with grace and compassion. So what happens if, for example, a man does not see his woman being able to provide for him, and then he goes and has an affair or cheats on her? Then he's giving that beautiful, highly developed sense of security, root chakra energy to another woman, and she's replenishing hers to her man. Therefore, the woman is consistently drawing off of hers and unable to replenish her own root chakra energy from her man, who is designed to give that to her. And then on the flip side, when a woman is intimate with a man and giving that sacral energy to another man other than her own partner, then he will be giving her his root chakra energy, and then the man won't be able, her man that she's with, I'm sorry, I know this is a bit convoluted, but it actually makes sense when you think about it, will be unable to receive her divine sacral feminine energy, and therefore that leveling up between the partnership is unable to occur. Now this leveling up is essentially transcending the ego and cultivating that spiritual connection with each other, and therefore navigating the power dynamics within their relationship, because of that balance of the feminine and masculine energies enables that transcendence, empowers both partners to be able to contribute, and fosters a sense of partnership. So there is a few situations where I do know that people have strayed outside of the relationship, and I can see how it has impacted the balancing of these energies as the individual and also within the partnership. And then on the flip side, I also have seen whereby there has been relationships that do provide that sense of security in the money, and the woman is consistently in her feminine. She's a stay-at-home mom with her kids at school, and she no longer has to be on that fight or flight provider mode for her family or her children, and she's able to reciprocate, there's the word, reciprocate with her sacral energy. But then the confidence, there is a lack of a man able to provide the woman with confidence if he wants her to stay small and doesn't want her to grow into herself. And then that creates issues with them being able to sit in the state of mutual love. So there's a lot of twists and turns, and I hope this does make sense with regards to the nuances of chakra dynamics and the masculine and feminine energies as individuals emerging together. But in summary, I hope that the understanding of the interplay of the masculine and feminine energies maintain a balanced exchange, and prioritizing self-love and emotional well-being ensures that you receive the personal fulfillment along with the relational harmony that you deserve within yourself and your partnership. And by nurturing your sacral chakras, women and men, your root chakras and your ability to provide, and engaging in fulfilling activities for yourself to tap into your masculine and your feminine natures, therefore enables you to attract harmonious relationships and thrive in personal and professional lives. So I do hope this helps you understand. I also want to end on the fact that this is vital and important to understand when you are trying to attract a mate and also maintain that intimacy within your relationship, because that feminine energy, it's an energy, it oozes out of you. That masculine energy, it's an energy, it oozes out of you. It doesn't matter what size you are, what shape you are, how many extra visceral fat kilos you have on you or whatever. It's an energy, and we are all energetic beings, and we are attracted to that energetic vibration that we emit. So if you allow yourself, women, to tap into your feminine energy, to feel calm and at ease and present and hydrated, and men, work on your masculine strength, your masculine abilities to be able to provide and pursue and create that personal power and sense of security within yourself, and the foundations for that woman to be able to provide for you, there will be no ability for either of you to stray, because you've got that connection between each other, and then be able to reciprocate through these chakras. So the root chakra providing, then the sacral chakra of the woman providing, the man offering the woman that confidence to go out into the world, and therefore she will be fulfilled, and it will light her heart up, and she will be able to give that love to her man. And then they'll be able to communicate and then see eye to eye, and then that creates a consistent cycle of evolution and elevation and transcendence and spiritual connection and growth and navigation through the power dynamics of each other within their relationship, because it's harmonious, it's balanced. You've got the balance of that beautiful, feminine, emotional, empowering well-being of a woman, and the incredible empowerment and assertiveness and confidence and security and power oozing out of the man, there will be no need to look at anyone else, because there is no other than what is within you and what is within your partner. So I do hope that this helps someone out there within themselves, and also their emotional connection with their partner, maintaining that growth, maintaining that transcendence, and maintaining their feminine energy. Now, I know I'm going to get questions about, well, how, if I don't have a man, how do I embrace that feminine energy? And that will just be able to cultivate your own sense of security within your life, being able to put aside a savings account, even if you have a minimum of $1,000, and just allow that to slowly grow. That foundation is going to allow you to step into that sacral energy. And for men, if you don't have that woman, then be able to sit in your power and be able to breathe into that sacral space for yourself. So practicing qigong and those feminine meditation movements or yoga, that will help you embrace that sacral energy, and then that will be able to help you level it up within yourself. Okay, thank you again, and please hit the subscribe button if you did like this video. Give it a thumbs up and the bell notification. And I truly do wish you all the best in your life and your relationship and in your love. And I hope that every single soul levels up to their highest octave that they are here to embrace.